The main event at WrestleMania may be, or maybe not, especially invented the yes movement and defeated Bryan.
The leader of the yes movement, Daniel Bryan's night about to get even busy with the right-hand man main event, the Universal Championship match against Roman.
Daniel, welcome. Backdown, you face Roman Reigns. You win tonight. You earn an Fastlane pay-per-view event streaming live on the plans we were going to have for Fastlane. Daniel, you were scheduled to team with Edge, so I've got to ask you the question. Why sudden have you turned your focus to...
Michael, nobody even ever asked me if Brian, we've got this great idea for Fastlane, you and Edge. They didn't feel the need to run any. He'll just do whatever we ask of him. He'll ask me. He's the rated R to ask me. Because But here's the thing, Michael, anymore. So I know they've got that idea for their main event, something everybody wants to see. I'm going to do my damnedest. But I've got a package that I want to throw to myself.
Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. It is down to Daniel Bryan.
One of the first 2 men in this chamber.
And I believe we're going to have our... Yes! Oh my God! Look at Daniel Bryan! Just like that!
All night long, huh?
Oh my God! Mania!
I've lost a lot in my career. So you'd think third time and then fighting valiantly. But when I rolled to the Roman Reigns and never in my life know this about me, but years ago where they tested a bunch of Brian, this is the low level that you are successful. I love this. Work a day in the last 21 years. It's true a little bit because for the last year and less of a full-time wrestler, put other talent first when there was so when I rolled like an absolute failure because I put a lot more ambition than that personality mania sign, and I knew that me, and do you know why? Do you know what this? And do you know how you can tell that I love? I've wrestled more matches than Roman and Edge. I've wrestled 3 matches this year. I love what I do. And then because I know what I can be. So tonight, I get a chance to go on to face Roman at Fastlane for the Universal Championship. That is the...
Mania is here. He is the Universal Champ. Flanked, of course, by his cousin, as we've talked about throughout the night, will face Daniel to represent the bloodline. Roman Reigns is a Daniel Bryan live on SmackDown.
Same guy. If it's me, then I know it's confusing our audience. He's driven. Dog. You're the guy who waits on the opportunity, and so you're not ambitious. You see, since I was a little boy, and then you're also out here talking about how you love. You need it for needs. Love is based off. Need it. I do it because me. The roster needs. Paul needs me. Jay. You're gonna understand it. You're gonna know it. You're gonna acknowledge me. Don't do it. You gotta go through me first. Keep roaming away from you. You ain't lying tonight, and now I gotta get you.
Oh, wait. Not only only Jey Uso, but the Universal Champion.
A steel cage match against main event Jey.
Wearing his ambition on his sleeve. A steel cage with Jey Sunday at WWE.
Team championships at Fastlane, but tonight,
Baron Corbin and Sami Zayn. Let's
have things well in hand. His Montez Ford takes to this is made, and this is a sight to behold to achieving take-back season.
And Sami's...
You bring your solo cups, Cole?
Always. It is raining solo cup. An opportunity next on SmackDown. On Fox, sponsored by Profits. Ready for action.
Let's acknowledge something real quick. Zayn and King Corbin all admit that. Luke, you understand?
We're not tag partners. We're not to be your tag partner. And see, either one of you want a single.
Schedule is free, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, Bobby Roode.
We got a lot of time.
We got a lot of time.
A lot of time.
That thing.
So that means my boy Jay-Z-H about to hand this
Up. Are you all in on this mission? You can't spring this on me at the last second. That's up, and we.
If the majority of the parties agree.
Moved by both members of the Street Profits. They're an ex-competitor like King Corbin.
And the matchup is now official. The highly athletic Montez Ford in the
Truly mind-blowing athleticism from Montez.
spine buster by Corbin.
And there's no shame in job of it right now.
Now they're screwed. Prophet saying that they can only hide.
I believe Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins are just need to worry on the tasks at hand.
Goodness.
Competitor, this is a whole different environment.
Former singles champion. Lands on his feet, kick right to the midset kick into the corner. And now tip up.
And Montez avoided disaster. I think Montez starting to realize.
Sami Zayn now barking at Dawkins. Of course, the door with a step up in Zaguri. Covered by Corbin. And the King Corbin. Montez for this match.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I helped you. I'm asking. You want to go, big man? You want to win your
Dawkins blasting Zayn off the.
Been officially begun.
Looks like it's going to be Zayn and Dawkins one-on-one. And we're back up against Angelo Dawkins of the Street Profit.
This is Sami's opportunity to prove himself. Trust anybody. There's clearly a conspiracy.
Documentary. It's going to be about 3 days long. And now by Angelo Dawkins. And Zayn has
Explain the conspiracy that has plagued Sami Zayn's life.
sounds like a bunch of excuses off the barricade face first.
Curious to see him taking control.
I do have to agree, Corey. Zayn did off the plumbing. Blow to the back of the neck and a kick.
Finding people to confide in, anyone to
Worry that perhaps this is all part of Sami.
revolutionary idea that could change the world. Everyone is
Ford. What is the idea that Sami Zayn?
It's a process, Cole. It begins fire, and the whole world's a better place because it's
The inside leg and a kick out at 2. Another cover. Dawkins will power out.
You need a metronome, pal.
For months and
Problem with me, pal. No problem with me.
actually before the Profits have their eyes set on Ziggler and me.
maybe Sami underestimated Angelo Dawkins.
Fouls it up to Sami Zayn. Zayn. Kick out by Sami at 2.
Sami reeling.
Dawkins looking.
So, Angelo Dawkins.
Oh, and there's the down.
Dawkins has begun calling that maneuver the side.
I don't think anything can be silent. Documentary crew, his own personal one, Zayn.
Dawkins a big, big man.
And Zayn now, great throw, the exploder.
Play of power by Zayn with it explode.
We put in work.
Dawkins with the win. Hope they got that on tape.
Humanitarians were under duress.
He was pinned by Angelo Dawkins.
Who's behind? Who is this guy? I know. You working for the company? I want answers. I want answers.
Legendary one with his son. Takes on the leader of the Alpha. I've ever seen Biggie. Big ending. Big A wins the other. Time has come. And I hope Apollo is Dominic Mysterio set for one-on-one action.
Can't stay scheduled for one fall.
The Alpha Academy has Friday night. It was Gable and Otis again.
The same can be said for the team of Rey Mysterio and his Otis. We have not seen this side of the big man. Raw power on Mysterio,
favoring his ribs after the Chad said it's all about wins for the Alpha Academy.
It's hard. This is a detriment. Some men just need great tactics.
He's the load!
Of Gable now, set outside the ring. Dragged by Dominic Mysterio, who's learning.
Dominic Mysterio in a WWE ring. He's shown for Dominic with a little more seasoning, but right now,
Chad Gable, one of the great.
And I heard a rumor that the guy, oh my God,
uses Gable continues to work on the left. Dominic again trying to progress along here.
Cameras cut to Rey Mysterio. He's on the outside. Fate of life difficult. It's hard to breathe. It's certainly hard to.
Last couple of weeks of attacks on the midsection of leg. Oh, Dominic catches him though in the face.
Right across. Dominic looking to push the pace a little bit, but
and Gable though lands on his feet into the corner.
Defense from Dominic. Chad Gable in trouble.
Some of the block. Look how quick Gable is. Tad him and a kick out at Dominic by 2.
Dominic away, but this one still rolls
down at the legendary Mysterio moonsault now by Dominic. Shoulders down though. Gable had it to put Gable away. Oh! Got him! Crashing into our announce table, and now Raymond is the senton by Ray.
It's probably a smart move because the Alpha.
Little bump in the road.
We sent it to WWE management. Hey, Cesaro, everybody. Imagine you and me. The Vision.
Let me out. And Cesaro with it.
Kayla, why? Have you personally ever seen Cesaro? I'll tell you why. It's because he's afraid and powerful. I promise you.
See, I was thinking with the Cesaro situation.
Murphy in quite some time. Meanwhile, back at WWE Thunderdome.
If you win tonight, I'm gonna have to defend it. If you lose, there's our family.
Got this, Zeus.
Daniel Bryan's fired up with his tonight out of the gate when he steps into the Universal title.
Rollins.
For one fall, making his way to the ring, Cesaro!
Constantly quite as much as Cesaro in
WWE. And tonight looks to continue that again.
A few weeks. This is an opportunity for Murphy to remind the
confidence. Rollins has made his way into
the world to embrace the Vision.
Cesaro, Corey, is that Rollins believes that his
mindset. He's been tasting success for them. That said, even if you are Cesaro,
power of Cesaro and waistlock takedown. And again, Cesaro with a great throw to Murphy.
You were asking for it. Here I am.
Back down more Rollins. Never a bad thing. Ask you, as a journalist, how embarrassing.
What did you say?
Just
Are you trying to jump?
Cesaro.
He has a serious question. After every...
Murphy taking out Cesaro.
Oh, absolutely. Why didn't we pair up tonight? We could have...
And I look forward to the future here on Smack.
Murphy top rope.
I am here to improve upon this beauty.
Michael, if you would just listen to what the man has to say, you don't...
If that's what you want to do, but here we are.
Opportunity to turn things around here against Sweet.
Why will that never be the case?
Cesaro has never swung anybody that and stare down at me and swing me low. I think he has a killer instinct. He really might. So that's why it will never, ever happen.
Take Murphy for a ride.
I agree.
He's patronizing me right now. This is what happens. This is the disrespect I get. Look at facing me while he puts the sharpshooter on.
Cesaro with the win.
I think Murphy.
You could see it coming. Yes. Congratulations, Cesaro. Big win.
Applauding, but deep inside he's saying, Cesaro, you would
go. Way to go.
His time has come. And we are awaiting WWE Network. First, Goldberg at 54, championship at the Royal Rumble. Then, competing against male.
Please welcome.
Claimed it was about wealth.
Demeanor and attitude is what held him back here in the big things.
Was royalty in the team nations. Defy you, you show them
Hands of Apollo Crews.
Somebody is telling me how they do not like that. This is not the new Apollo. This is the real. I am a descendant of Nigerian elite guard. Remember when I was a young boy and my father would tell me to accept these stories because do was fit in. Beyond for who I was. Me ignorant questions. The stories my father would tell me in all of Nigeria, they would conquer and bloody defeat and hunt you for generations. The more I realize that history is repeating itself. You try to humble. It's my ancestors in my head. So I did what I had to do. I know you're at home. I see that you're coming. That the man you once knew. Longer. Try to fit in. I pray for a rematch for your intercontinental champion before my feet. And you'll be haunted by my...
take that challenge because the Intercontinental Champion
Physical condition, Big E's, and after some...
I took Fastlane over Sasha and Bianca. Have you noticed?
Sorry. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Jay, are you feeling any...
DB should have never popped off at Big Goose.
He gets the Universal Championship opportunity.
Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go?
The immovable object. Hell yeah. The almighty Lashley. Absolute dominance. Mighty is upon us.
Mighty Championship celebration of the...
To WrestleMania.
Raw live this Monday, 8/7 Central, only on you.
Terrifying, intimidating feeling.
No home or motorcycle. I have a ton of ambition.
And his opponent weighing in at 200.
You can't discount Jey Uso. Jey Uso, best player here in WWE, which he's grown into recently.
And tonight as well. Pressure put on his shoulders by his family tonight. Get this job.
Of Daniel Bryan that we saw a moment ago. 15 years. Oh, wait a minute.
And that music, Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns looks like he's going to get
A little extra motivation for Jey Uso.
for Daniel Bryan, and you need it. Nothing else.
Apropos way to describe Daniel Bryan.
He was a failure over the fact that Edge wins inside a steel cage. He gets the Universal Box Our main event. Daniel Bryan, Jey Uso. Weeks.
Both superstars coming out of the gate strong.
Or escape over the top or through the door where both
deal. Jey Uso leading with Bryan.
Oh, hear you.
Tonight, Daniel Bryan, and then you will acknowledge he wants. There are no disqualifications. There are no... Ring it through the door, and Daniel Bryan desperate.
On a fallen Daniel Bryan.
Main event where Bryan an opportunity and a champion must hit the floor. And now Daniel Bryan in
superstar who makes the fall.
And now it's Daniel. Advantage and Bryan hung up now.
From the right-hand man, sit him down. And I wonder if Daniel Bryan isn't overquick. That's exactly what Roman's
chance to have an opportunity to main event WrestleMania.
Get his hands up to minimize the impact, but
time as Reigns, the Universal Champion, looks on. Big missile drop kick, dropping Uso
rolling out.
Yeah, I don't think Uso has any idea where he is.
Wonderful missile drop kick, driving all the wind out of the...
Will say Corey at his most dangerous when he's
going to start to agree too.
Driving work on the left arm of Uso. Soften things up for the
Uso, and then driving him shoulder first into the...
Bryan now whipped into the... Oh, up on the top rope.
On his own, it's a long way up.
Bryan understands this. Jey Uso will not allow that to happen. The injured knee of Bryan, injured a couple of weeks ago.
So doing his best to exploit it once again. He's having a little trouble pulling himself up because of the damage.
That's now intercepting Jey Uso. And now both
for both of these superstars, it could be downright catastrophic.
Top rope, Jey Uso now with Bryan up. Drop! A thunderous Samoan.
and the Fox Sports app.
Battling high atop the Thunderdome. Championship opportunity at Fastlane.
The stakes in descent.
And now Bolt using the cage as a weapon. Jey Uso.
Yes, kicks over and over. Jey Uso.
And now Jey Uso top rope splash time. Pins it enough to win the matchup. And a kick on.
Great wherewithal making the Daniel Bryan, but it wouldn't keep Bryan down for
words of Roman Reigns. For Daniel Bryan trying to make it to the floor. Both feet must.
Uso's ankle.
But that kick caught Bryan. Oh, almost got him good. Cover now by Uso.
The connected because at this point, at this junk.
What is going through the mind of the Universal
Roman Reigns is focused on WrestleMania and his opponent. WrestleMania, beautiful Daniel Bryan from behind.
Shoulders are dying, and that's the fight in the guts, in the heart. And Bryan now.
There we go.
So could do the brawling style of.
Nothing about technique here. This is just. Is thrilled with what he's seeing right now. Have the night off as intended, or will Roman?
Depends if Daniel Bryan can pull off the still down and out.
And you know wherever Universal Championship picture.
And with Bryan to the top to the floor, Uso now up toward the so back into the cage. Now it's Bryan up top as well. Limp as he.
Yeah, Bryan caught both those headbutts.
The top of the cage
Bryan
here.
Could do it.
Oh, able to grab Daniel Bryan and drag
to the floor. That is a long way down.
Offense.
Bryan continuing
of the matchup. Butterfly from Bryan. Down he does. Bryan with a tap out right in front of his cousin. Roman Reigns. Case of the rope will not force a break. Uso can win for a championship opportunity. Daniel Bryan from Sunday for the Universal.
Edge right now surely looking on. Daniel Bryan ranking with all of his.
Edge isn't the only one saying, damn it, to take a stand. That stand.
Ambition brought him this far.